Thank you for tuning in again. I am Grand Master Herbert Ware with Mount Tabor Grand Lodge. I want to thank all of you who are viewing this video and the many who have viewed our previous videos. And definitely a big shout out to all of our subscribers. We ask that you continue to support us, tell others about us. You can support us financially by purchasing the Blue Lodge and Holy Bible Reference Guide or Masonic Maturity Through Scripture, both available on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle. If you forget the names, come back to the video. If you don't do that, type in my name, Herbert Ware, and they will pop up. In them, I guarantee there is the information on the changes you seek. For those of you that are wishing to contribute to our purpose monetarily, all you have to do is text GIVE, GIVE, to 281-524-4344. All of this information is in the About section of our YouTube channel. And of course, those of you who are really thirsty for enlightenment and betterment, we're going in the coming months. I'm going to start a process or walk towards enlightenment. Okay, and that is going to provide a more personal and intimate relationship with those of you that would like to get more information and, of course, elevate yourselves. We're going to activate Proverbs 27:17 in our lives, and I guarantee that's going to be monumental for those who participate. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the progressiveness of Freemasonry. Anytime you move forward, anytime you have to do something different or you have to pick up the pace, it is uncomfortable. So we're going to get started here, but we're going to just hit the basics, and might not feel good, might not sound good, but it's necessary to progress. Okay? Freemasonry, is a society which celebrates universal brotherhood under a universal fatherhood. Everybody knows that. Everybody admits that. Everybody's supposed to accept that. And if you accept it, your thoughts, your talk, and your walk should reflect a universal relationship at all times, in all places, and more especially with all people. With that being said, I say it's time out for frauds and perpetrators. Men parading around with emblems and symbols and even quoting ritual, but living raggedy lives, not being their brother's keeper, shunning brothers and sisters because they don't meet the worldly standards or requirements. Freemasonry is universal. It accepts those who trust in God and are initiated, passed, and raised according to acceptable ceremonies by lawfully constituted lodges, a lawfully constituted lodge. Whether God ordained or God allowed, God's hand is on you when you walk according to Masonic principles and precepts. Freemasonry is a God-fearing society which chief aim is to return man to his creator. So understand this. You are creating Masonic offenses when you get dressed, attend meetings, events, and affairs, and fail to offer good and wholesome instructions to your brother because of what they say. Freemasonry, just as the Christian faith, is too large for any one person or one group to have dominance or control over. Now, many Masons, many men attend meetings and sit like a bump on a log. It should get old to you and to those listening when you can talk about everything except Masonic truths. If you are a true Mason, there needs to be proof. Good speech, good conduct, good health, prosperity. All of those are godly promises to a good Mason. There needs to be proof that you are a Mason. Mental and physical proof that you are a Mason. You are to want to do more, be more, and leave more when you are called to the star-decked heavens. So understand, life will get better when you can see proof in your life, when others can see proof in your life, when you can see manifestation of your Masonic walk in your life. The Masonic order requires, though, proficiency. First in your spirit, second in your mind, third in the body. And too many, due to a lack of study, can't even read the ritual correctly. You know, the emblems and symbols become costume jewelry when you are not living according to the obligations, your Masonic principles, the 15 points, 15 articles, and 5 points of fellowship. Through those, Freemasonry is to be perpetuated universally. The Masonic Lodge should be a symbol of perfection. It becomes perfected when you, the Lodge, become one. It operates and works together, everyone doing their part as one. So, in order to be a symbol of perfection, there has to be a universal foundation upon which the Lodge sits. A foundation built on truth, a foundation comprised of prevailing prayer, praying till you get confirmation, prayer that reaches the heaven, prayer until the angels come. If you go to Psalms 91:11, God says that he shall give his angels charge over you. If we look at Jacob's ladder, the angels ascending and descending. Angels are ministering spirits, and they minister to you and I. We all have them. Here's a question or two. What if the angels are descending to see and ascending to report on what you are doing with your life? What if their report determines the rewards, the peace, the power, and prosperity you receive on earth from heaven? What is your proof that you are a vessel of God and not a drain? As Masons, we are to be living proof to the universe of God's goodness. Now, how do we do that? Well, let's look at Luke chapter 22, verses 39 through 43. In those verses, he presents us with the steps we need to take. Number one, we should present ourselves in a pure state. That is what we were supposed to do when we first came to the Masonic order. We're supposed to get the garbage out of our temple, out of our hearts. We need to emulate the pillars located at the entrance of King Solomon's temple. As initiates, we were to present ourselves with hollow hearts, to be filled with valuables and treasures from above. And as we travel, we should allow nothing in but Galatians 5:22. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, and faithfulness. That's step number one. Step number two, we need to begin to exhibit our trust in God through prayer. Prevailing prayer. It's often said that when the lodge goes to labor, or to a Mason, labor is prayer. Praying until our angels appear and strengthen us. If you take a look at Matthew 4:11, it says that Jesus prayed until the angels came and strengthened him. And we are to follow his example. Step three, Become a vessel for God's power, sharing it with those we meet, see, and know. See, in Luke 6, verse 38, we find that sharing pleases God, and sharing will cause the windows of heaven to open up to you. So that is a must. And the fourth step is to think, talk, and walk according to the 7 pillars that wisdom used to build her house. You can read about that in Proverbs 9:1. So let's not tell people we are Masons. Let's show them. Show them that you came in out of the rain, that you have been initiated, passed, and raised to the level whereby you have rights, privileges, and power that comes when you can commune with God. Our actions and our deeds should speak for themselves, not give it mere lip service. I do ask that you email me, let me know if and how uh, these videos have benefited you from our YouTube channel. Like, follow, and shares. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Tell others about us. Please help us to increase our viewage, increase our subscribers, and of course, you can purchase the 2 books that we talked about to help us financially, or you can donate. Now, for those of you wanting a more personal and intimate relationship with Mount Tabor Grand Lodge and our teachings, in the coming months, we're going to ask that you walk with us down the path of enlightenment. We're going to be going through Masonic maturity through Scripture on a bi-weekly basis, Zoom programming, okay, on a Saturday morning. It's open to participants worldwide. Whoever desire change and increase. And in this bi-weekly virtual meeting program, we will study and discuss the book, and we will put in practice what we learn, what is revealed to us. So there's no set dues or donations for participation. We ask that you do what your heart allows you or permits or tells you to do. All you have to do is email me your address, messenger me your address, and I will put you on the list. Space is limited, but hey, we are after elevation, not levitation. At Mount Tabor Grand Lodge, we always seek to be of added value. So join us in this walk down the path of enlightenment, and I guarantee you will see increase and improvement and betterment in your life. Thank you.